Hey everyone, today is August 3rd, 2017. My brother and I are going to go up to investigate the Paulding Light up in Upper Michigan, and we're going to do some urban exploration up there as well. So today we're getting the day kick-started, packing the car here of course, so tune in for the journey. So how's your morning going? It's pretty stiff. Oh man, it's going to be a hell of a trip, huh? So we decided to take a quick stop in Minocqua. I like this town. There's a little walking bridge over here, so I'm going to show it to Dan. He's never seen this town before.
It's actually a pretty nice town, I'll give you that.
I call it the mini Wisconsin Dells. Here's the bridge right here. This bridge is actually quite dead right now. When it is nice out, there's a lot of activity. There's people doing biking and stuff, and it's kind of a different feel right now. Kind of cool. Now on this side of the bridge over here, you can walk underneath it. There's little rocks and stuff down there. You can kind of look through the water. So we're gonna go do that. Then we're gonna get back on the road. Let's check this out. A little muddy right now. I always like walking out on this little plank thing because you can see the water. It's pretty clear. Old beams down there. It's like Inception. I'm filming you while you're filming me. So yeah, I sat down there on that picnic table last time and flew my drone overhead over the town, over this water. I was kind of scared. Yeah. I'll put a little bit of that footage in right here so you guys can check it out, because I didn't really vlog when I was up here. Crazy how busy this is for a rainy day. So right up here on our left we have another Paul Bunyan's. Great place to eat. If you haven't been to it, I'd recommend it. Haven't tried the one up here, but the one in the Dells is awesome. Paul Bunyan's Cook Shanty.
Oh hell, it's the same. This is a rip-off. If you dropped me off here, I would swear that we're in the Dells.
Dan, what did you think of Minocqua?
I thought it was pretty cool. Like, it's exactly the same as Wisconsin Dells. Like, you can't even make that shit up.
A little less touristy, not as quite as much people, but still get that kind of same experience. Okay, we'll continue on the journey. So here we are at the Quincy Smelting Works. I actually might take the drone up here just because this is so cool. So let's get right to that. Oh, there we go.
And right here.
It just ends. You fall off.
tourmaline and amethyst. I needed this one for grounding.
We picked up our tickets to go on the full access tour here, 25 bones. It'll be pretty cool. There's a little tram ride and everything like that. We're gonna head over to this building right here and get situated.
Up for about 10 seconds to allow him to shift over.
Oh, that's what he's walking.
Yes. How ingenious is this invention? All the way up into your shaft house. Spiral staircase is where your operator sits to control the hoist. That is the only original brass railing still left in here. This is that original phone line that Quincy decided to add in the late 1800s. But there was an issue with actually speaking on the phone line, and they decided to go with a signal system instead. So if a man was hurt, they would send him up and we would signal, and then we would leave it on. So 9 times meant ambulance. And then that way they would know that he's coming up to go to the Quincy hospital, and he would make it up safely then.
Entrance for the mine today is known as Quincy's East Adit, ADIT. This adit was originally drilled in 1894 from the number 5 mine shaft out to the hillside. Its sole purpose was to function as a water drain. It's a nice cozy spot for an 8 a.m. lecture on a Monday morning. From an air quality standpoint, these mines were pretty nice to work in. We'll continue back this way. Well, fortunately for us, this will be the water level of the mine from here on out. That added entrance keeps everything from here on out dry. Once it's blown free, a group called trammers come in, scoop up the rock, load everything up. Early on, they pushed these carts by hand across rails. This drill altogether weighs 600 pounds. So you need 2 miners to move it through the workings, get it set up, and start working. Far worse than its weight, however, is the dust that this drill produces.
Today we're just kind of driving around seeing some abandoned stuff. We stopped off at this power plant. There's a few cars around, but not too many. I'd love to get the drone up, but I don't know if it's going to start raining here again. It's kind of on and off. We'll just drive around and see what we can find. Dad's gonna bust out his Geiger counter. He's kind of obsessed with this kind of stuff. See what we get.
Oh, it's really low, yeah. I think it's actually better here than at home. So it was a 0.1, and mine starts at 0.2, so safe long-term habitation, normal levels.
So we've just stopped at an old abandoned prison. Nobody in sight. Like, this place is a ghost town. And yeah, there's all these buildings. It looks like the grass is kind of being kept up maybe like once every 3-4 months. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it's barren here. If the zombie apocalypse happens, this is the place to come to. This is The Walking Dead all over again.
Right here, all sledge. We'll have to go look at that.
My lens flare. So good. Okay, so we made a pit stop at Bumbletown, had to backtrack from our motel. This is another pro tip from our Uncle Charlie, and the sights up here are not quite bad. It's pretty good. Sure that there's no magnets or metal objects. These rocks must be. This is the tower's compass here. Yeah, something's in these rocks.
grab a bite to eat because we're starting to starve, but
At the casino.
I gotta see if they have anything decent. It looks like it's gonna be salad, maybe a soup. He loves his salads.
Just what is going on here? Now, as soon as we hit this intersection, we are going to be at the viewing point of the Paulding Light.
I got my Geiger counter right here. We're gonna take some readings. We're right in the middle section. Back there is where the people stand and watch from that angle, and then down there is where the light, some say is, and some say it's here. I'm measuring in sieverts, 0.17, 0.14, the normal background from the sun radiation. Okay, we are now down at the farther point. Cabins are down there to the left. 0.14. Again, this is all normal. 0.23. 0.14. Jumped up a little bit, but not like crazy or anything. Safe long-term habitation. So all right, nothing here. We're gonna go back down to the observation point where everybody stands to watch it, and we're gonna see what we get there for a reading. This is the observation point of the Paulding Light. Everybody will stand right here and you'll be able to see it to the left side, way off in the distance, almost to the top of that tree line, a little light. So I'm at 0.10, 0.22, 0.17, 0.10. I wanted to check the trail down below here. All right, we'll jump down. 0.15. .10. 0.07. Nothing too drastic here. It's still 0.07. There's no trace of radiation.